Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 15 here on a lovely day after some football of Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Premier League, La Liga, and all the other leagues because we do not discriminate against anything. We love the Antarctic Penguin Division in Venezuela. Shout out to them. They are doing big things, big up the Manda. But everybody, welcome watching the show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and everything. Watch us on Kvaratskhelia, long last name. It still takes me some time to say it, but yes, love that. But let me first introduce you to the co-host of the show. He's a fan of Juventus and Roma. How are you doing, Mr. Rigoberto Babomba Reginho? I don't know why I said your name like that, but how are you, mate?
I'm doing good, host. How about you?
I'm doing decent. As much as decent I can do, as getting back from a beautiful trip that we just went on. It was a delightful honeymoon. Okay, it wasn't a honeymoon, but it was a better than anything we could have ever imagined for. So, yeah, I don't know. Fair enough. But yes, everybody, welcome watching the show. Let us first get into the first segment of the show, which is indeed the breaking news going on in world football at the moment with world football's breaking news. Can't you believe that? It's so nice. I said it twice. But yes, let's first get into the first breaking news of the show. So the first breaking news is indeed sadly about heartbreaking video shows moments players find out the coach has died after collapsing mid-match. Yes, there was some gut-wrenching sad scenes in the Serbian top flight as players found out that the coach death mid-match and FK Radniki 1923 were playing away at Moldost in Serbian Superliga, with the manager Mladen Zizovic was taken ill in the first half. And it is seen that local reports that the 44-year-old Bosnian collapsed on the touchline in the 22nd minute was taken away for treatment. The game was paused as paramedics rushed to the scene and later resumed. However, the 41st minute, the referee made the decision to call off the game of the clash, informing the players that Zizovic has tragically died. And the scenes were gut-wrenching. The players from both sides collapsed in agony, while on benches, tears were already flowing. And yes, very, very sad scenes. And yes, the club announced and said this in their social media. Radnoreki 1923 football informs the public with the deep pain and disbelief that today, during the match against Moldost, Lukani, our coach, Mladen Zizovic, passed away. A man who left a mark wherever he worked. With his knowledge, calmness, and ability, has left a deep mark in the club. Also, he spent a short time with Karađorđević. He managed to gain the respect of everybody at the club, among the players, associates, and fans, and with his energy, professionalism, and human qualities. And yes, he was born in 1980 and dedicated his entire life to football. Yep, very, very sad scenes. You always hate to see, especially they kept TG playing on, and then I guess once they found out about it, they did. Yeah, so very sad stuff, very sad stuff. You always hate to see this type of situation. Happens for players, happens to staff, happens to the fans. So you never know. Okay, Mr. Guineo, one or two words about this tragic passing of this coach.
Sad news in the world of football.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let's move on to the next big news of the show, which is a lighter subject, at least. Maybe, actually, I don't know. But yes, the breaking news is indeed about Destiny Udogie, named as a footballer allegedly threatened with a gun by agent as Tottenham Hotspur release a statement. Crazy. So Destiny Udogie allegedly threatened with a gun by his agent, the club has confirmed. The Tottenham Hotspur defender has been named as a Premier League footballer involved in an incident. It follows the news that the agent has been arrested for allegedly threatening a player in London. The incident was said to have occurred at the capital of September 6th. The Spurs spokesperson quoted said, "We have been providing support for Destiny and his family. The incident will continue to do so. Given this legal matter, we cannot comment on any further." An agent 31 years old who was arrested by police alleged confrontation with Udogie and his family member. Officials can be called shortly after 11 p.m. with the agent detained at his home. In a separate statement, the police said police were called on the 33rd hour on Saturday, September 6th, and reports a man in his 20s has been threatened with a firearm on Cockfosters Parade, Barnet. Official spokesperson said the victim, in the course of their investigation, also reported that another man in his 20s had allegedly been blackmailed and threatened by the same individual. No injuries reported. Either a 31-year-old man was arrested on Monday, and suspicion of possession with a firearm, intended blackmail, and driving without a license. So very, very interesting. So yeah, poor Disney doggy. He's dealing with this stuff. That is no one wants to see that. And these guns are illegal as well too over there in the UK. So weird, weird. Okay. Interesting. Mr. Regino, one or two words about Udogi and his agent having a little not agreeing on contract.
I'd say 1v1 him and then decide after that.
That's beautiful. Hey, that's your answer to everything. Just 1v1 your enemy, and whoever wins just gets the other thing. So hey, there we go. Love that. All right, let's move on to the next breaking news. So the next breaking news is indeed about Barcelona fan burst into flames hours before Champions League tie as club gives a statement. Bus carrying of Barcelona fans erupted into flames just hours before the Champions League clash against Club Brugge. Supporters from the Spanish side traveling to Jan Breidel Stadium in Bruges, in Belgium, when the transport caught alight. Footage on social media appears to show Barcelona fans lighting flares on the bus before flames burst on the stricken vehicle. Fans can be seen making their way off the bus as the smoke began to fill inside. Belgium outlet said that passengers were able to escape the fire without any significant injuries. However, firefighters need to drag several people out of the bus. Despite the fiery scenes, Barcelona fans seem to remain calm. Belgium outlets said that a man has been arrested by police in connection with the incident. They have also claimed that fireworks caused the fire, although it's not known they were done intentionally. So, very, very interesting. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why Barcelona didn't do as good as they did. So, fireworks. Katy Perry. Good song. Okay, Mr. Regino, one or two words about Mr. the Brugge fans setting fireworks to the bus. Oh my god.
That is elite right there. There's no better way to mess with the opponent than to set the bus on fire.
I agree. It's amazing. Okay, lovely stuff. Let's move on to the next breaking news of the show. So the next breaking news is indeed about a legendary football stadium takes one step closer to demolition. And yes, what are we talking about? It's about the AC Milan and Inter Milan stadium. They have confirmed that the purchase of an iconic San Siro stadium ahead of the plan to rebuild a new 71,500 capacity arena. The Serie A giants confirmed that the deed on the sale with the municipality of Milan of the land they took to redevelop the stadium. And the plans to rip down the decaying stadium has been proposed for many years, with both clubs seeking more futuristic homes. Two clubs who have shared San Siro since 1947 have shelled over £173 million to the city council to take ownership of the land around it. So yeah, and it says that who are the same people that are behind the Manchester United proposed new stadium have also been appointed to oversee this design and development of the stadium. So the master plan for the surrounding area is on the way. Although the plans are set to see the Milan clubs make a huge upgrade with the stadium, will have a lower capacity of 4,000 less seats than what is currently available for the fans. That is very interesting. Hey, why would they want to build a stadium that has less seats? I don't know. That is very interesting. Okay. Anyways, Mr. Reno, one or two words about this new stadium that's gonna be for these two clubs. I don't know.
Well,
good one.
I honestly just say, if you have the chance to go see it in person, go for it before they demolish.
Agreed. That's gonna be on your list next year when it goes to Italy.
Yeah, I hope so.
You better. Okay, everybody, let's move on to the next breaking news. So, the next breaking news is indeed about emotional Cristiano Ronaldo reveals the two reasons why he didn't go to Diogo Jota's funeral. And yes, Cristiano Ronaldo has revealed an impact on Diogo Jota's devastating death to him, and the former Liverpool forward tragically passed away in age 28 in July, and after a fatal car crash in Spain. And yes, Ronaldo was amongst those to pay tribute in the pair, having played alongside Jota. And he did say this as well too. I cry a lot. It was very difficult every moment for everybody, countries, for families, friends, and teammates. Devastating. It was a shock moment. We still feel for the aura in the national team that he has, and when he put on the shirt, it's because Diogo was one of us. And yeah, why did he not go as well too? And he said that was notable absentee during the ceremony with some fans questioning why he did not attend. He said, the two things people criticize me a lot is I say I don't care about that is because you feel conscious is a good and free, and you don't have to be worried about what people say. And second, if one of the things I don't do it after my father died, I've never been in a cemetery again. And second, reputation, wherever I go is a circus. I don't want to go also because I go. The attention goes for me, and I don't want to get this kind of attention, bringing it to where I get. So, hey, fair enough. I guess he didn't want to, make it about himself when he goes to the reception. So yeah, fair enough. It's like, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Ronaldo and not going to Jota's funeral for the good reasons, at least.
That's actually, I think that's one of the biggest downsides of being such a big figure in any area. You can't really like just enjoy normal life.
True.
But I just hope he goes and visits him whenever he can.
Yeah. And I think he actually did went to visit him as well too in Portugal when he went there last time. So that's very nice. Very nice. Okay. Lovely, sad stuff. Okay, let's move on to the next breaking news and the last breaking news of the show. So the last breaking news of the show is indeed about Celtic player banned from playing for Wales due to little known rule change. Weird. So Craig Bellamy spoke on the disappointment after learning that Celtic striker Callum Osmandi is unable to represent Wales in the senior level. So Osman scored his first goal for the club during last weekend's 3-1 win over Rangers in the Scottish League Cup semi-final. Osman was born in Jersey, playing for Wales under 16s and under 17s, where he played for the Channel Islands, were able to play for any of the 4 home nations. However, a rule change means that players from British Crown dependencies, which are not full FIFA or UEFA members, can now only represent England. As Osman has no Welsh heritage, his hopes of pulling on the famous red shirt has been twaffed. Wales boss Bellamy, who is linked with the Celtic job, has been keeping tabs on the situation for some time, but the ex-Premier League striker has now resigned himself to the idea of Osman is firmly out of grasp. So, and he said this, I like him, but unfortunately he's not on the radar to be able to play for us. If he was, it would have been a completely different conversation. I would love to have had him. I would like to have talked about it as all, but yep, very, very sad. So that's so weird. I don't get that it's not. Well, I guess Jersey, yeah, is a part of the England, so can't even really play for Wales. I don't know. Why was he wanting to play with Wales? I don't even see. He's okay, maybe because of Celtic. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so 1 or 2 words about this young lad not being able to play for Wales, not the Dolphins, the Wales.
Let the man play for Wales.
Thank you. Let them eat
Please.
the whale. Yes, I
don't know about that, but let him play for them.
Let him play, not eat. Yeah. Because if he ate, ooh, you know who would have been angry?
What? Oh boy.
This guy would have been angry. Oh, trying to press it.
So if I have a lot to prove, imagine the others.
Jose Mourinho would be nasty. Okay. Well, everybody, that was indeed the breaking news going on world football. Let's now move on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed the top 5 leagues in Europe, plus MLS and Europa League. And yeah, we'll start in the Premier League. What happened the past weekend? So yes, the Premier League. What happened? And the table at the moment is indeed first, Arsenal. Second, Manchester City. Third, Liverpool. Fourth, Sunderland. Fifth, Bournemouth. And sixth, Tottenham. Down the table, 18th place is West Ham United. 19th place is Nottingham Forest. In 20th place is Wolves. Going down, they do not know how to doggy paddle. Sad for them. Okay, the top goal scorers for the Premier League at the moment is the first Erling Haaland with 13 goals for Manchester City. Second is Antonio Semenyo with 6 goals for Bournemouth. And tied with him is Mr. Danny Welbeck with 6 goals for Brighton. Shout out to these youngsters and oldsters. Shout out to Welbeck, still hitting it. Nice. All right, let's get into the match day 10. What happened? So the first game match was indeed Crystal Palace and Brentford. 2-0 for Crystal Palace. Good win for them, keeping them up the table. So we'll take that. Next match was indeed Nottingham Forest and Manchester United. It was 2-2. Great game here, and oof, not the best result for Manchester United as well, since they won the past couple of games, and oof, poor guy that has to keep his haircut. So love that. Next match was Burnley and Arsenal. 0-2 for Arsenal, and yeah, Common win for Arsenal. Good win for them. And they currently won 5 games right now. So, such a great time. Next match, Brighton and Leeds United 3-0 for Brighton. Great stuff for them, winning and staying up in 10th. Next match was Fulham and Wolves. 3-0 for Fulham. Great win for them. Red card for Wolves being naughty and Fulham. 50th place. Not too shabby. Next year was the North London derby with Tottenham and Chelsea, with Chelsea winning in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And yes, good goal from João Pedro. And I'm sure they'll take that. So currently Chelsea 7th place. Next match was Liverpool and Aston Villa. 2-0 for Liverpool. Easy one for them. And yeah, easy one for them. And it looks like they're actually getting some form now. After the past couple of lossless games, they lost 4 Premier League games in a row. Wow. Shocking. But now they won one, so good for them. Next match was West Ham United and Newcastle. 3-1 for West Ham United. Not the best result for Newcastle, but West Ham United doing great stuff at the home and currently in a nice little 18th place. It's not that nice, but hey, it's a win. Next match was Manchester City and Bournemouth. Oof. It was a better game than the scoreline says, but yeah, I mean, Bournemouth, they tried their best, but Man City, Erling Haaland, monster, absolute monster he is, and they won 3-1 in Manchester City's home stadium, so yeah, good for them. Next match was Sunderland and Everton, 1-1 here, but it was a decent game for both matches, both teams, that's how I say it, and yeah, we'll take that, I guess, so good for them. Right, Mr. Reginio, who is your Premier League Matchday 10 Player of the Week?
Ahmad for clutching it for Man U.
Ooh, what a goal that was as well,
What a
too.
baller, yeah.
Ollie. Oh. If it wasn't for him and Mr. Maguire, I don't know where the club would be. They would be in the Japanese tier 7th league playing with us.
We would have won.
We would have,
would've
exactly.
won. Just
yes.
saying.
Megs for days. That's what would have happened. Okay, lovely stuff. Let's now move on to the next league. And it is indeed the La Liga, which is indeed the Spanish league where they play in Spain. Very cool. Lamine Yamal looking happy. So yes, at the moment, first place in La Liga is indeed Real Madrid. Second is Barcelona. Third is Villarreal. Fourth is Atletico Madrid. Fifth is Real Betis. Sixth is Espanyol. And seventh is Getafe. Down the table, 18th place is Valencia. 19th place is Real Oviedo. And 20th is Girona. Going down, very sad for them. All right, the top goal scorers for La Liga at the moment is the first Kylian Mbappe. There we go, press the button. Mbappe with 13 goals for Real Madrid. Second is Julian Alvarez with 7 goals for Atletico Madrid. And third is Eta Oyong with 5 goals for Levante. Lovely stuff from those lads, good job for them. All right, let's get into match day 11. What happened? So the first match was the Getafe and Girona. 2-1 for Getafe, good win for them. Currently at the 7th place, nice. Next match was Villarreal and Real Volcano. 4-0 for Real battering Real Volcano. And yeah, good win for Villarreal, currently at 3rd place. Next match was Atletico Madrid and Sevilla. 3-0 for Atletico Madrid and good win for them. And yeah, currently 4th place. Next match was Real Sociedad and Athletic Bilbao. Oh, this was a great game if you want to go watch some good highlights. 3-2 for Real Sociedad. And good win for them, pushing them to a nice and easy 14th place. Next match was Real Madrid and Valencia. 4-0 for Real Madrid, battering Valencia. And yes, good win for Madrid in Madrid and currently in 1st place. Next match was Levante and Celta Vigo. 1-2 for Celta Vigo and a great win for Celta Vigo away in Levante. And a red card for Levante being naughty as well too. And yeah, good for Celta Vigo. Next match was Alaves and Espanyol. 2-1 for Alaves and a red card for them being naughty as well too, because they wanted to get a red card and win. And yeah, currently in 8th place for Alaves. Next match was the Barcelona and Elche. 3-1 for Barcelona, and yes, good win for them. Good stuff from the rest of the team. Yamal doing great stuff as usual, no surprises. And yeah, currently in 6th place. Next match was indeed Real Betis and Mallorca. 3-0 for Real Betis, and yes, Anthony, out of La Liga. Probably playing it out as well too for Real Betis. Yeah, 3-0 for them, and yes, currently in 5th place. Next match was Oviedo and Osasuna. 0-0, not much happening. We can move on swiftly. All right, lovely stuff from La Liga. Mr. Reginio, who is your La Liga Matchday 11 Player of the Week?
I mean, I gotta give a shout out to the one and only GOAT of La Liga, Anthony.
I think I have a. Let me see if I have a I would think I have a goat noise. Okay, I don't have a goat noise. Damn, I'm very sad about that. Yeah, okay,
Scored a
but
deuce. Yeah, sorry.
yeah,
He scored a deuce against Mallorca.
he did. Only goats
And an
scored.
assist.
Only goats scored deuces. It was Haaland and Mr. Anthony. So, goated. Absolutely goated. Okay, well, everybody, that was indeed the La Liga. Let's move on to the next league, which is indeed the Serie A, which is indeed the Italian league where they play in Italy, and there's Scott McTominay frolicking in the daisies. So, yes, at the moment in Serie A, the first place is indeed a Napoli. Second place is Inter Milano. Third is AC Milano. Fourth is AC Roma. Fifth is Bologna. And sixth is Juventus. Good for them. Down the table, 18th place is Genoa. 19th place is Verona. And 20th place is Fiorentina going down. Wow. Not the best for them at the moment. Crazy. All right, the top goal scorers for Serie A at the moment is Hakim Çalhanoğlu with 5 goals for Inter Milano. And tied with him is Riccardo Orsolini with 5 goals for Bologna. And then third is Andre Frank Zambo Augustia with 4 goals for Napoli. What a name that is. Shout out to these lads doing great stuff. All right, match day 10, let us get into it. So the first match was Udinese and Atalanta. 1-0 for Udinese versus Atalanta. Good win for them. And yeah, currently 9th place, not the best. I mean, not the best, but the worst for them. Next match was indeed Napoli and Como. 0-0, not much happening here. And yeah, sure, okay. Next match was Cremonese and Juventus. 1-2 for Juventus. And yeah, good win for them away. And yes, currently in 6th place, not the best, but not the worst as well too. Next match, Verona and Inter Milano. 1-2 for Inter Milano. Good win for them. And yeah, Mr. Lautaro Martinez scores in this game. And our co-host loves that man. So, good stuff for him. Next match was indeed Torino and Pisa. 2-2. A tie right there. And yeah, I'm sure Pisa will take that points. But Torino, not really. Next match was Fiorentina and Lecce. 0-1 for Lecce. And good win for them. And yeah, 15th place. Not too shabby. Next match was Parma and Bologna. 1-3 for Bologna. Yeah, decent result for them, might say myself. But yeah, it's okay. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I don't know why I said that, but hey, it felt like a good time to say it. Next match was AC Milano and Roma. Oof, 1-0 for AC Milano, winning in Milan as well too. So yeah, currently in 3rd place, Milano, not too shabby. Next match was Sassuolo and Genoa. 1-2 for Genoa, and a good win for them as well too. Currently in 18th place, not the best really, but hey, I'm sure they will take that 3 points. And yeah, so next match was Lazio and Cagliari. 2-0 for Lazio, and yeah, good win for Lazio. Currently in a nice little 8th place, working up the table. Okay, well everybody, that was indeed Serie A. And Mr. Regino, who is your Serie A Matchday 10 Player of the Week?
That's actually pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'll go with Cambiaso for Juventus, 2nd goal to seal the deal.
Not related to the other Cambiaso.
No, not related to the other Cambiaso.
Isn't this Cambiaso from somewhere else too? Argentina?
No, he's Italian. Andrea Cambiaso.
Oh, damn. What about the other Cambiaso?
I'm not sure about the other one.
Damn, okay.
The other one was Argentine.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it. See, I knew it.
Oh
okay.
My gosh.
Who is okay, Mr. Polini?
You're talking about Esteban Cambiaso from Inter?
I think so.
He played for Leicester as well.
Oh,
okay, yeah. He's a defensive midfielder back in the day.
Oh, yes. Yeah, right. Mr. Polini, who is your Serie A Matchday 10 Play of the Week? We just got a random guess.
That's definitely not Sassuolo because they sold my parlay.
Damn.
Let's give it to. I want to say the Como keeper had a really good game.
Okay.
Oh no, Vlahovic scored, didn't he? Give it to Vlahovic.
Oh yeah, they did win, and Mr. Regino did not watch it because he's not a true fan. So very sad.
True.
True. Very sad.
Yeah. Fake fan. That's
on
me.
Regino.
Different time zones. Different time zones.
Wait, hold on. That's on me.
Okay, it's Paulino's fault. Yeah.
It is Paulino's fault.
Damn. Okay, well, everybody, that was in this area. Let's move on to the next league, which is the Bundesliga, Bombuk, which is the German league. Yes, Bunda. And Harry Kane's doing great stuff counting on his fingers. All right, so yes, Bundesliga. Let's get into it. So the first place in the Bundesliga at the moment is indeed Bayern München. Second is RB Leipzig. Third is Borussia Dortmund. Fourth is Stuttgart. Fifth is Leverkusen. Sixth is Hoffenheim. And down the table. 16th place is Borussia Mönchengladbach. 17th is Mainz. And 18th is Heidenheim. Thinking very bad. All right, the top goal scorers for Bundesliga at the moment is first Harry Kane with 12 goals for Bayern München. And then tied with him is JK, not tied with him. That's crazy. Jonathan Burkhardt with 6 goals for Eintracht Frankfurt. And then the third top goal scorer is Khan Uzan. 5 goals for Eintracht Frankfurt. Wow, 2 Frankfurt players on here. Crazy. Cool. Very good for these lads. All right, let's get into it. Match day 9. First match was the Augsburg and Dortmund. 0-1 for Dortmund. Yes, good win for Dortmund. And yeah, they'll take that in third place. Next match was Leipzig and Stuttgart. 3-1 for Leipzig. And yes, good win for Leipzig. And yeah, currently in a nice little second place. Next match was Heidenheim and Eintracht Frankfurt. Ooh, decent result for Heidenheim, but result for Frankfurt, not the best at the moment. They are turning shaky. 1-1. Next match was Union Berlin and Freiburg 0-0. Not much happening. We can swiftly move on. Next match was Mainz and Werder Bremen 1-1. Mainz still not doing the best this season as they wanted to, like last season, but kind of what happens when you lose a top striker like Burkhardt. So, yep, moving on. Next match was SC St. Pauli and Borussia Mönchengladbach 0-4. Oof. Gladbach destroying Pauli at home, and yes, good stuff for Gladbach and currently in 16th place. Yeah, decent. Next match was Bayern München and Bayern Leverkusen. I mean, you expected more for Leverkusen, but 3-0 for Bayern München, and yes, good goals for Gnabry and the rest of the group. Next match was Köln and Hamburg, and it was 4-1 for Köln, battering Hamburg as well too. This was in Köln, and a red card for Hamburg being naughty, and yeah, Köln sit in 7th place. Next match was a great match. This was for highlights if you watch them. Wolfsburg and Hoffenheim 2-3 for Hoffenheim, winning in Wolfsburg as well too. So good result for Hoffenheim. Currently in 6th place. That is good for them. All right, lovely stuff, Mr. Reginho. Who is your Bundesliga Matchday 9 Player of the Week?
Nicholas Jackson. Balling it out. Yep.
Jackson. Okay, lovely. Good job. All right, Mr. Polinium, who is your Bundesliga 9th Matchday Player of the Week?
Nicholas Jackson. Because one goal is all it takes.
It's true. Just like Dua Lipa, one kiss is all it takes. But yes, okay, good song. All right. Okay, everybody. Well, that was the Bundesliga. Let's move on to the next league, which is indeed the Ligue, which is indeed the French league where Mr. Kylian Mbappe came from, and Dembélé is still running it. Big up the man. All right, let's get into Ligue 1. So, first place at the moment in Ligue 1 is indeed first Paris Saint-Germain. Second is Marseille. Third is Lyon. Fourth is Lille. Fifth is Monaco. Sixth is Lyon. Down the table, 16th place is Lorient. 17th is Metz. And 18th is Aja. Sad times for them, going down. All right, the top goal scorers for Ligue 1 at the moment is indeed Joaquin Palincelli. How do you say this last name?
Palincelli.
Oh, is he Italian? Do you know?
Spanish. Or he's Argentine, but he's came from the 2nd division of Spain.
Damn, okay. Pick up the man then. All right, well, 9 goals for Strasbourg. Shout out to him. Second is Esteban Lepau with 7 goals for Rennes. And third is Mason Greenwood with 7 goals for Marseille. Good job for these lads attacking so good at what they do. Okay, I don't want to say more. All right, good job.
Crazy.
Yep. Match day 11, let's get into it. So, first match was the PSG and the Nice. Ooh, 1-0 for PSG, winning at home in Paris. And yeah, good with them. Nice had those chances, but 1-0 only. Next match was Monaco and Paris FC. 0-1 for Paris FC. And yeah, good win for them, winning as well in Monaco. So, nice job for them, currently 11th. Next match was Aja and Marseille. 0-1 for Marseille, winning away in Aja as well too. Both teams got a red card because they both want to have a nice little titty winkle with each other. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it's something bad, but hey, good job for Marseille. Next match was Rennes and Strasbourg. 4-1 for Rennes, winning at home versus Strasbourg. Good win for them, currently 10th place. Next match was Deleuze and Nialvi. 0-0. Not much happening. We can move on. Next match was Lens and Lorient. 3-0 for Lens. Good win for them. Currently in third place. They're doing great at the moment. Next match was Lille and Angers. 1-0 for Lille. And yeah, good win for them. And currently nice as well. Yeah, fourth place. I don't know why it shows that they're not in the Champions League at the moment, but hey, it's cool. All right, next match was Nantes and Metz. 0-2 for Metz. And yes, good win for them. Currently in 17th place, hopefully getting up to the relegation soon. Next match was Brest and Lyon, and red card for Lyon being not to but it was 0-0. Not much happening for the Brest and Lyon, or Brest and Lyon. Okay, lovely stuff, Mr. Reginho. Who is your match 11 play of the week, Ligue?
Shout out to Folarin. Wait. Give me a sec.
No, I got you, mate. Don't worry. ChatGPT.
I thought he scored. My bad. Wrong day. Sorry, gang. Shout out to Goncalo Ramos.
Oh, okay.
Securing the win over Nice.
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 Nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, on added time, 94th minute.
Oh, actually, wow. That's crazy. Good job for him. Portuguese man. What about you, Mr. Pulliam? Who is your Ligue matchday player of the 11th week?
Hans Hottebor for Lyon for violating Brest.
Oh. Is that the guy who got the red card?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You can never violate Brest. That's terrible. Oh no. Okay. Well, everybody, that was indeed.
I mean,
yes.
And he got a red card, so I feel like all parties were very happy with the result.
That's okay. All right, everybody. Let's move on to the next league, which is the MLS and Saudi Pro League, where Ronaldo and Messi are still tearing it up. Good for them. All right, so yes, MLS is indeed done and finished with Philadelphia Union winning the league, and Inter Miami was indeed third place. Yep. Top goal scorers for MLS at the moment is Lionel Messi, 32 goals for Inter Miami. Second is Dennis Boanga with 26 goals for the LFC. And third is Sam Surge with 25 goals for Nashville. Good job for them. Currently, they're doing playoffs for whoever wins, so cool. All right, let's get into Saudi Pro League. And yes, first place indeed Al Nassr. Second is Al Taoun. And third place Al Hilal. Yes, Al Nassr, where Ronaldo's playing, is first place. And good job for them. Top goals for Saudi Pro League is indeed first João Felix with 9 goals for Al Nassr. Tied with him is Joshua King with 9 goals for Al Khalij. And then there is the Cristiano Ronaldo with 8 goals for Al Nassr. Good for them. They are so good. They deserve all the praises and so, yeah, love them. Okay, well, everybody, that was indeed the MLS and Saudi Pro League. Let's now go into the next competitions, which is indeed, I'm going to press this random button because it's very good. That's Michael Jackson, because he beat it. Just like,
That is sensational. Crazy.
I don't know. Okay, well, everybody, let's get into the next European competitions. The first UEFA Champions League. It was meant to be like pointing at you because he wants to touch you. Okay, maybe not. All right, let's get into the Champions League. So, match day 4 we are into, and at the moment is the first Bayern, not Barcelona. Second is Arsenal. Third, Inter Milan. Fourth, Man City. Fifth, PSG. Sixth, Newcastle. Seventh, Real Madrid. Eighth, Liverpool. Ninth, Galatasaray. And 10th, Tottenham. I don't know how this works. Yeah. All right, I can say the teams that are currently out of the Champions League at the moment. So 25th, Marseille. 26th, Juventus. 27th, Athletic Bilbao. 28th, St. Louis. 29th, Bodo Glimt. 30th, Slavia Praha. And 31st, Olympiacos. 32nd is Villarreal. 33rd is Copenhagen. And after that is 34th, Kariat. 35th, Benfica. And 36th, Ajax Amsterdam. And yeah, those teams are currently out of the Champions League, so very sad, very crying. Okay, well, the top goal scorers for the Champions League at the moment is first, Victor Osimhen with 6 goals for Galatasaray. Second is Erling Haaland with 5 goals for Man City. And tied with him is Harry Kane with 5 goals for Bayern Munich. All right, well, that was indeed the UEFA Champions League standings. Let's get into the match. So, match day 4 is good to it. So, yes, first match was Napoli and Eintracht Frankfurt. Oh my god, 0-0 there. Not much happening, but I'm sure Eintracht Frankfurt will take that result. Next match was Slavia Praha and Arsenal. And Arsenal, phew, good stuff for them. And yeah, no surprises. They are currently doing great. 3-0. Next match was Atletico Madrid and Union Saint Gilloise. 3-1 for Atletico Madrid. Good stuff for them. And yeah, no surprises. Next match was Liverpool and Real Madrid. 1-0 for Liverpool, winning with Alex McAllister scoring for one, doing the Trent Alexander-Arnold celebration. Crazy. Next match was Tottenham and Copenhagen. 4-0 for Tottenham, battering Copenhagen. A red card for Tottenham, being naughty as well too. But wow, good for them. Next match was Olympiacos and PSV. 1-1, a tie right there. Yes, PSV could come back from them as well too. So hey, or Olympiacos could come. Oh no, it's PSV. Yeah, in the last minutes. Next match was Juventus and Sporting Lisbon. 1-1. Not the best result for Juventus that they've been wanting, but hey, Sporting Lisbon will take that result any day of the week. Yeah, good result. Next match was PSG and Bayern Munich. 1-2 for Bayern Munich, winning in Paris. And red card for Bayern Munich being naughty. Yes, Luis Diaz scored 2 goals and then got a red card. It was a nasty red card against Hakimi. So yeah, good job from him, and PSG found never scoring at least. Next match was Bodo Glimt in Monaco. 1-0 for Monaco. And yeah, very, very good for Monaco. And yes, so love that. Next match was the Pafos and Villarreal. 1-0 for Pafos, securing their first ever Champions League win. So shout out to them. Next match was Quarterberg and Chelsea. 2-2. A nice little tie for Quarterberg in Azerbaijan, the home stadium. So yep, Chelsea, they had the mistakes, but hey, what you gonna do? Next match was Man City at Dortmund, and yes, Erling Haaland did great stuff, Phil Foden, and Jackie as well too. So good stuff for Man City and battering Dortmund in Manchester, 4-1. Next match was Newcastle and Athletic Bilbao, 2-0 for Newcastle with Botman with an absolute. Was it Botman? I believe it was maybe Botman with the absolute curve of a header that best header I've ever seen. It was crazy. But yes, good job for them. And yes, Newcastle. Yeah. Next match was Ajax and Galatasaray. 0-3 for Galatasaray, and yes, Victor Osimhen doing great stuff. He is immensely great striker. Next match was Club Brugge and Barcelona. Wow, great game for Club Brugge, winning. I mean, not winning, but winning the hearts basically. It was 3-3 with Club Brugge, and they could have won, but VAR, sadly. All right, Benfica and Leverkusen next match, 0-1 for Leverkusen. Yeah, good win for them. Yeah. Okay. Next match was Inter Milan versus Kiryat. 2-1 for Inter Milan, winning. And I mean, Kiryat had their chances to put this game as well too away, but didn't take it. Inter Milan did take it, so yeah, life. Next match was Marseille and Atalanta. 0-1 for Atalanta, and yeah, good win for them, winning in Marseille. Yeah, vital 3 points. Okay, so Mr. Rino, Juventus Sporting. What you gonna say about this one, mate?
I'm disappointed. I mean, I'm happy that Vlahovic scored because he needed to score.
Mm-hmm.
I'm disappointed that we didn't score more, and it was. I only saw the highlights, but I thought it was a one-sided game from what I saw.
Oh.
It was just lame. Like, so many chances from the highlights, so many chances that we could have scored. Vlahovic scored, and then he had a couple that he missed. Yildiz was playing decent. Conceição too. It was just they need to finish in the final third, and then again they just got a new manager, so it's like they're readjusting to the whole new system. So they're in a hard time right now.
That times. Okay, well, Mr. Paulinho, what about your lovely little Atletico Madrid? Anything you want to say about them? 3-1 lose?
Sure. They honestly didn't play that well. Union Saint-Gilloise actually looked really good, especially in possession. They really knocked it around well. I was a little bit surprised, and I hadn't watched too much Union Saint-Gilloise in the past, but
how dare you?
I know that I've seen them in the group stage and knockout stages of like the Europa League, for example, getting past teams that I didn't expect. So they're surprisingly they're pretty big, pretty quick, and they have some good technical players. If I were to give them a rating, I would give them about 6.7 out of 10.
Damn.
Actually, out of 8.
Oh, okay. Damn. I went on way too long than I wanted to. Okay, great. Mr. Polino, while I have you here, who is your UEFA Champions League Matchday 4 Player of the Week?
I want to give it to you. Maybe Dan Burn for that header.
Oh, it's Dan Burn, not Botman. Yeah, damn. Okay. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
beautiful header. Oh my god.
I don't know what silly Botman would be doing up there, mate.
Right.
I mean, Luis Diaz was the most effective player of the match week.
Yes, he was. He
Yeah,
look himself out.
did plenty.
What did he do to Hakimi's leg? I know it was. I saw like the image. It was nasty as hell. But what?
Like-
Slide tackle.
Slide tackle from behind, like basically just
No, I
trapped
know.
his leg.
I know. But like, did Hakimi injure anything? You know?
Yeah, he got a tear.
He's
Oh, he...
probably done for the season. He might be back for the World Cup though.
Scheiße. Okay, that's sad. Rest. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. Thank you, Miss Bolino. What about you, Mr. Reginio? Who is your Matchday 4 Champions League Player of the Week?
Match day 4 champions. Champions player of the week.
Yes, sir.
Gotta give it to the GOAT, Haaland.
Okay. Yep. He scores 2 as well too. So fair
He
enough.
scored against his former club, but
Yeah.
baller.
Oh yeah. He did the robot celebration.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did a
wait.
robot celebration. Crazy.
After finding further news, Hakimi's only out 6 to 8 weeks.
That's what for that?
He suffered a severe ankle sprain. It looked like his knee was like out of place. That's what
I
I saw.
know. That made me queasy as hell. But yeah, that's
Well, good.
crazy. Okay. Well, everybody, that was indeed the Champions League Matchday 4. Let's get into the next Europa competition. It was indeed the UEFA Europa League with Mr. Cristiano Romero looking happy. Alright, well, let's get into it. So, first 8 teams that are currently qualified to the knockout stages is indeed Midtjylland. Second is Freiburg. Third is Ferencváros. Fourth is Celta Vigo. Fifth is Braga. And sixth is Aston Villa. Seventh is Lyon. And eighth is Victoria Pilsen. Currently, the teams that are knocked out of the Europa League is indeed 25th, Sturm Graz. It's Resto Belgrade, Celtic, RB Salzburg, Feyenoord, Ludogorets, SG Steaua Bucharest, Utrecht, Malmo, Sparta Tel Aviv, and Nice and Rangers going down. Sometimes them. And yeah, the top goals for Europa League at the moment is Anes Ziraoui with 3 goals for Panathinaikos. Then tied with him is Fran Navarro, 3 goals for Braga. And then tied with him is Frankulo with 3 goals for Midtjylland. Shout out to Midtjylland, by the way. First place, the Norwegian side. Alright, well, let's get into the matchday 4, what happened in Europa League. So yes, first match was Basel in FC Steaua Bucharest. 3-1 for Basel, beating Steaua Bucharest and a red card for them being naughty as well too. Yes, good job for Basel. Next match was Resto Belgrade 1-0 for them against Lille. And yes, good stuff for the Serbian side. Next match was Nice and Freiburg 1-3 for Freiburg. We went for the German side. Next match was Utrecht and Porto 1-1. Not the best result for Porto, and a red card for Utrecht being naughty because job for the Dutch side. Next match was RB Salzburg and Go Ahead Eagles 2-0 for RB Salzburg beating the Dutch side. And yeah, good job for Salzburg winning at home. Next match was Midtjylland and Celtic 3-1 for Midtjylland battering Celtic. Celtic not looking great at the moment. Yeah. Next match, Dinamo Zagreb 0-3 for Celtic. Liga. And yeah, good job for them winning in Croatia. Next match was Malmo and Panathinaikos 0-1 for Panathinaikos. We went for them win. Next match was Sturm Graz and Nottingham Forest 0-0. Not the best result for Forest, but yes, the Austrian side will take that point. Next match was PAOK and Young Boys 4-0 for PAOK battering the Young Boys. I need to restructure that sentence. They beat the football team Young Boys. A red card for Young Boys being naughty. All the Young Boys being naughty. Stop. Okay. Next match was Aston Villa and Sparta Tel Aviv 2-0 for Aston Villa. We went with them at home. Good job. Next match was Stuttgart and Feyenoord. And yes, 2-0 for Stuttgart. Good win for the German side. Next match was Victoria Plzeň and Fenerbahce. Nothing for both sides, 0-0. So yeah, moving on. Next match was Ferencváros and Ludogorets. 3-1 for Ferencváros, the Turkish side. Oh, sorry, the Hungarian side. Yeah, good win for them. Next match was Rangers and Roma. 0-2 for Roma, winning at away. And yes, they did beat the Rangers. So 10 times the Rangers, but Roma doing great. Next match was Real Betis and Lyon. 2-0 for Real Betis and the Goat. Anthony doing great stuff for them. And yeah, going for the Spanish side. And then next match was Braga and Genk. This is a great match for Braga. Some good highlights. 3-4 for Genk winning in Portugal against Braga. So yeah, good job for Genk. Next match was Bologna and Bran. 0-0. And a break of Bologna, not much happening here. So yeah, bad stuff. All right, lovely stuff there. Mr. Regino, who is your UEFA Europa League match day for Player of the Week?
Oh, Player of the Week has to be Anthony.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, right?
Yeah.
Love that too. I would give it to Anthony because he just ended Europa League. So, hey, good for them. Okay, well, that was indeed the Europa League. Let's now go on to the next league, which is indeed a very nice European league, and we love it as well. Difference. Is it the UEFA Conference League with Mr. Disco looking happy? All right, so Europa Conference League. Let's get into it. So first place at the moment is the teams that are qualified to the round of 16. First, Samsunspor in Turkey, Selce, Mainz, AE Alaraka, and fifth is Lasana. Sixth is Real Vallecano, seventh Strasbourg, and eighth is Fiorentina. And currently the teams that are knocked out of the Conference League is indeed 25th, Legia Warszawa, and Zrinski, AZ Alkmaar, Haken, Omonia, Shelbourne, Shamrock Rovers, Breževilik, Aberdeen, Slovan Bratislava, Hombron, and Rapid Wien. Sad times for those teams currently knocked out. And yeah, the top goal scorers for Conference League at the moment is Kovacevic, 5 goals for Celje. Second is, oh my god, Bulan Severovic with 3 goals for Noah. And then third is Garcia with 2 goals for Real Vallecano. Good job. Alright, well, let's get into the UEFA Conference League match day 3. Yes, first match was the Samsunspor vs Hombron. 3-0 for Samsunspor. Good job for them. Next match was Mainz and Fiorentina. Great match as well, but 2-1 for Mainz. Good win for them after a shaky run. Next match was Noah and Sigma. 1-2 for Sigma. Sigma showing who's Sigma. That's very cringe. Next was QPS and Slovan Bratislava. 3-1 for QPS at home and good win for them. Next match was Sparta Praha and Rakau Ševović. 0-0. And yes, not much happening. We move on. Next match was AK Lakana and Aberdeen 0-0. Again. Cool. Next match was Celje and Legia Warszawa. And yeah, good win for Celje as well too. So, yep. Moving on. Shakhtar Donetsk and Breževilik. 2-0 for Shakhtar Donetsk and the Turkish side doing, or Ukrainian side doing great. Next match was AK Athens versus Shamrock Rovers 1-1. Yeah, here's a result. Next match was Real Vallecano and Lech Poznan. Great match here. Good highlights. 3-2 for Real Vallecano, winning at home. Yeah, but Lech Poznan did put up a show. Next match was Szczecin versus Jagiellonia. It was 1-1. Yeah, here's a result. Point for each. Moving on. Next match was Crystal Palace and AZ Alkmaar. 3-1. And yes, it was a decent result for Crystal Palace. Easy win for them, but AZ Alkmaar did put up a fight as well too. And yeah, good job for Crystal Palace. Started doing great stuff. Next match was Shelbourne and Drita. 0-1 for Drita, winning in Shelbourne as well too. And a red card for Shelbourne being most naughty. Next match was Haken and Strasbourg. 1-2 for Strasbourg. Good win for them. No surprises. They're a great team. Next match was Lincoln Red Imps and Rizia. And 1-1. A tie. We can move on. Next match was Rapid Wien and Universitate. 1-0 for Universitate. Good win for them. Next match was Dynamo Kiev and Zrinski. And it was 6-0 for Dynamo Kiev. Battering Zrinski. Oh my god. Yes, good win for Kiev. Next match was Lozano and Omnonia. 1-1. A tie right there. And yeah, we can move on. Okay. Okay. Malcolm on. Mr. Regino, who is your Conference League Match Day 3 player of the week? It's a very hard question.
Shout out to Luka Jovic for tying the game for Athens. AEK Athens.
Yes, sir.
I cannot
Yes.
speak.
No,
Gosh.
it's okay. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he tied the game on the last 90th minute on a pen. So shout out to him.
Them. Or like Povich.
Oh boy.
Yep,
You're cute.
sorry. Yep, right. Well, everybody, that was indeed the UEFA Conference League, and we love that so much. And let's move on to the next segment of the show, which is indeed, I'm going to press this button really fast. And I'm going to press this button.
Cheers, Jeff.
Oh, okay, Jeff. But yes, let's get on to the next segment of the show. It is indeed the football memes of the week, brought to you by Robo Banters, where Mr. Lamine Yamal is very seductive, I guess? Okay, I don't want to say that. He's still underage. Okay, but yes, he's our meme. We talk about the football memes in this segment. Okay, I'm all over the place. Alright, let's see the first meme. So, it is a meme that just says a fact that nobody can believe. Maybe some people. Chelsea has never won a match in which Garnacho scored this season. Can't you believe that? And Mr. Regino, I'm sure you have something to say about this meme. Because it is indeed GOAT Nacho for you, so yep, very nice.
Well, to be fair, he did end up tying the game for Chelsea.
Yep, if it wasn't for him, yeah, Chelsea would be in the mud. He's a savior. All right, let's next get into the next meme. Yes, the next meme is about Vinny. And Domino's Pizza UK is always on fleek, saying and posting the most outrageous stuff. And they posted a picture of Vinny when he got the ball taken away from Conor Bradley. And it's just a picture of him screaming and not covering his face like he's crying. And Domino's got that screenshot and tweeted this and said, when mom says there's pizza in the freezer and you can't order Domino's. Very sad. Sorry, Domino's Pizza UK. That is very sad. Okay, love you so. Thank you, Benny, for the meme. All right, let's go on to the next meme. The last meme. It is indeed about, Bayern Munich. And it's a picture of Vincent Kompany and Nicholas Jackson. It said that Bayern Munich will continue their 100% win record this season. 15 games, 15 wins from them. And yeah, someone tweeted against this saying how Bayern identified Nicholas Jackson as the man to take them forward will forever be a mystery to me. Hey, he's a good backup striker for Harry Kane. He's missed some chances, yes, but he's also scored. So, hey, what can you ask for? All right, lovely stuff. That was indeed the football memes of the week. Very, very cool. Very sad, actually, since it's done. Yeah, I want to cry so hard. Okay, well, everybody, let's now get on to the last segment of the show. I'm going to press this lovely little button and press this button.
Segan is just a spectator and looks down at him and says, that's not human. And it is not. It is superhuman.
Indeed it is. Okay, well, everybody, let's now get on to the last segment of the show. And I'm going to press this button to start it. It is indeed the... football quiz. Very, very lovely, very bosh. Yes, let's go ahead and move into of the show.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Aye, Sui. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their Alpha, Beta, Sigma knowledge in football. So whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
Okay, well, that is very fun. And I'm going to put my face to that right now.
US Sunday.
Okay, cool. Mr. Rigno, are you ready for the show and to win, possibly?
I was born ready. Well, I don't know about winning, but I was born ready.
You were born.
I just became ready.
Oh,
Crazy.
That's hot. Okay, awesome. Well, guys.
By the way,
yes.
I know you guys all wanted to know, all you viewers. Anthony is my Europa League Player of the Week. All right, go on.
As he should be. Okay, well, everybody, this Golden Goal Show football quiz is indeed about the Champions League 2014 season. So 2013-2014. All right, let's get into question number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and press this lovely, lovely little button. I need a background music. That's kind of cringe. I'm not going to press that. I'm going to press this button. Oh! Actually, I like that. All right, so yes, first question is indeed, which team won the 2013-2014 Europa League Champions League? Yes. Was it Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid? You have 10 seconds indeed. I'm trying to find the button, but you can say the whatever if you want to. There you go.
I'm gonna say Bayern.
Okay.
Can we move on?
Do you not want to answer the question, Mr. Polino?
I think it was a team that starts with R and ends with Real Madrid.
Okay. Wait, what'd you say, Mr. Urguino?
Bayern.
That wasn't even one of the questions. It was Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, or Borussia Dortmund. Or sorry, I'm stupid.
Borussia Dortmund.
No. What? Actually, I did say it's Bayern, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid. Well, the correct answer was indeed. I believe this was the final between Atletico.
Slide tackle you.
Hey, Borussia Dortmund's never won the Champions League, by the way.
Correctly.
Yeah.
Now with that attitude, they won't.
Damn. Okay, well, the correct answer was indeed not Atletico Madrid, sadly. It was indeed not Bayern Munich, which means it is indeed Real Madrid. Very, very sad. I'm sorry, Mr. Polino.
Madrid, sorry. That's what I said.
Yeah, there was a casualty of a device that day.
What does that mean?
An electronic device.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you actually broke something.
Not actually, but I was unhappy.
Okay, fair. Okay, well, question number 2 is 1-0 now for Polino. Who scored the equalizing goal in the final to make it 1-1 in stoppage time? I feel like this is a very unfair quiz because Atletico Madrid. But yes, yeah. Was it Sergio Ramos, Luka Modric, or Angel Di Maria? You have 10 seconds.
Sergio Ramos.
Okay.
Can I decline to answer? It's all about this final.
Sadly.
Okay. Sergio Ramos.
Okay, he's so happy. Well, the correct answer is not Angel Di Maria. No, Luka Modric. Indeed, it is indeed. It's just Sergio Ramos. Oh, shoot, wrong one. There. Sorry. Yeah, it's 2-1 now. Here's your bloods. All right. Question number 3. Which manager led Real Madrid to the 2014 Champions League title? Was it Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, or Carlo Ancelotti? You have 10 seconds.
Ooh, Ancelotti.
Mr. Polino, you should know this.
You're correct. Wait, say it again. You said Pep Guardiola.
Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the correct answer is not Pep Guardiola. It is not Mr. Sergio Ramos. That's not even an answer. But it is indeed Carlo Ancelotti. Yeah, when I looked up this quiz on ChatGPT, I didn't think it was going to be a Real Madrid Glaze Fest quiz, so my bad. Okay, let's get on to question number 4. It is currently 2-3. Who finished top goal scorer in 2013-2014 Champions League season? Was it Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, or Zlatan Ibrahimovic? You have 10 seconds.
I gotta say Mr. Champions League himself.
Okay. What about you, Mr.?
That was the year that... Was that when Barca went out to City?
Yes, sir.
He was on PSG, wasn't he? Okay. Yeah, it has to be Ronaldo.
Okay. Well, the correct answer is indeed not Lionel Messi. Sad times. It is not Mr. I am him, Zlatan. It is Mr. Champions League, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, good job. Nice up. 3-4. Question number 5, the last question of the quiz. Which team did Chelsea face in the 2014 Champions League semi-final? Was it Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, or that's it? So you have 10 seconds. Who did Chelsea face in the semifinal. Madrid. Atletico Madrid.
Wasn't it Atletico Madrid?
Okay.
At least I have a good moment to recall. There we go.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, the correct answer is not Borussia Dortmund, not Real Madrid. It was indeed Atletico Madrid. Oh, I'm going again. Damn it. Yeah. I'll do one more question. Honestly, it's 4 to 5.
Let's do one more.
Yes, sir.
Not related.
Hey, let's hope. Where was the 2014 Champions League final played? Was it the Santiago Bernabéu, Estadio da Luz in Lisbon, or the Allianz Arena in München? You have 10 seconds.
Estadio de Luz.
Okay. Is that a
Allianz Arena.
Fair. The correct answer is indeed not the Bernabéu, because that would have been very embarrassing for. Yeah. It was indeed the Estadio de Luis in Lisbon. Very good. Which means that the winner, I don't even have to do the drum roll, is indeed. I'm going to press this button. Is indeed. Except for you have won the quiz. How do you feel kind of tragic thing about this quiz?
I'll hand it to you, Riga. You win.
What? I appreciate it. I appreciate the sport.
Congratulations, Mr. Riga. You have won the
I can
quiz.
tell. I do not want the trophy for this abomination. Why don't we do 2013-14 La Liga next? Or we can do 2020-21 La Liga. That would be pretty fun.
Why did they win the league then?
Happily, yes.
Okay, good. Well, everybody, that was the Golden Goal Show football quiz. And yes, congratulations, Mr. Virginia. You won by default because Polino exited the chat. So, hey.
Sweet baby! Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Benzema, the 15-year-olds can all have a good time on your cruise.
That's crazy. All right, well, everybody, that was indeed the... I'm trying to find the title. Okay, that was indeed the show. Very cool stuff. Mr. Polino, thank you for joining as well, too. You are such a man that showers very well.
Very well.
Brazier. Okay.
He showered. It's okay. Hey, and then Mr. Leguino, shout out to you for winning the quiz. Big man.
Thank you. Shout out to my sponsors.
You are very kawaii.
Thank you. You are too.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Everybody, thank you so much for watching the show. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. It's not sharing it. How is he gonna know that Nico Lise has pretty hair? Pretty man. Okay, weird. Okay, well, everybody, as we say in the show, in a nice little 3, 2, 1. Repeat after me. 1. Love.
Football.
Love.
Football.
Football.
Yes. Arigatou gozaimasu. And thank you, and bye-bye.
Louis.
Arrivederci.